And here's the kicker. Researchers actually tried 6 different interventions to try to reduce the amount of polarizing information. But what they found was either it didn't work or it made things worse. So what does this mean for us and our real social media feeds? There's a lot of talk around algorithms and how they're just feeding us all sorts of awful information. However, there's new research to suggest that actually the algorithm may just actually be amplifying what is already a natural instinct for us. Let's break it down. There's new research around the different information that really gets us excited. It's called prime information. It stands for prestigious, so things like people with status, relevance to in-group, so I trust voices from my side, moralized, and emotional. And so any information that has these elements in it, we pay attention to it. So think of it as a little bit like sugar. In prehistoric days, there wasn't a lot of sugar. So very similar, this would be social sugar. So fast forward to today, algorithms are focused on amplifying things that we like. And it just so happens that it is part of our instincts to look for that type of information. My name is Debbie. I have a PhD in social psychology and digital psychology, and I read tons of academic journal articles so that you can use tech smarter. So in a way, we're kind of wired to look for this information, whether or not you have an algorithm or not. So in this new study, they looked at synthetic social media platforms, and they had AI users. And what they found was that naturally, it would start to form echo chambers. And so even without algorithms, this research suggests that there may be an evolved preference to curate this type of information naturally. And here's the kicker. Researchers actually tried 6 different interventions to try to reduce the amount of polarizing information and the amplification of this prime information. But what they found was either it didn't work or it made things worse. And so what does this mean for us and our real social media feeds? We do actually have to think about this as a sugar intake. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you ban sugar forever. It actually just means that you have to be a little bit more intentional about it. And so one of the really interesting things that you can do is focus on long-term goals. What are the things that you want to actually go towards? What are the things that actually nourish you? Who is the person that you actually want to be? It can actually help you to adjust and not be as reactive to all of the different types of content that you're seeing and just sort of be pulled into this short-term sugar binge. So the bottom line is to stop asking yourself, what did I just eat? And actually start being more proactive and thinking, what do I want to eat? How do I want to feel when I log off? So ask yourself those questions, and I'll see you in the next one.